It was our first trip to Paris. The Louvre topped the list of places Suzette and I wanted to see. You know, I've never had patience for standing in lines or queues or appreciated being bunched into a small herd following a funky umbrella. So I went online and arranged for a private tour. 2 mornings later, Guillaume Dupré, our guide, met us out front next to the statue of Louis XIV, and the adventure began. As soon as we passed through the turnstiles, Guillaume took off. Literally, he dashed to the top of the massive flight of marble stairs. Suzette and I glanced at one another, then took off after him. Reaching the top, he stopped abruptly and turned around. We almost slammed into him. "Good," Guillaume said with a smile. "Now I know how much we can see today." What the heck was he doing? He was conducting a test. He was taking a measurement. He explained later that he runs this little experiment at the start of every tour with new clients. Combined with our responses to his questions along the way, he then knew what we wanted to see and how to best pace the rest of our tour so he could provide highest value. Not too fast, not too slow. Since Suzette and I have tended to keep ourselves in pretty good shape, we got to see more of the Louvre in our allotted time than most people do. Well, at least we like to think we did. And Guillaume seemed pleased, so all was good. Look, in any endeavor, whether you're seeking to improve, optimize, or simply have a handle on how things are going, measurement is essential. As W. Edwards Deming taught us, what gets measured gets improved. This may sound strange coming from me because for years I've railed against the corporate disease of anal oculitis. The truth is, despite good intentions, many current metrics and their reward and punishment schemes continue to conjure up unintended consequences. This is because of what's being measured, how it's being measured, and how people are being awarded or bludgeoned for meeting or not meeting goals and targets. In his New York Times bestseller Atomic Habits, James Clear writes, "We optimize for what we measure. When we choose the wrong measurement, we get the wrong behavior." He then references Goodhart's law, named after British economist Charles Goodhart. When a measure becomes a target, it ceases to be a good measure. For example, while it seems like a good idea to celebrate the ever-growing number of work hours since the last lost time accident, what impact does this have on a team member's willingness to report an injury? While profits are certainly important, how much does the potential to miss quarterly projections for senior executives' short-term thinking and decision-making, not to mention associated accounting shenanigans? And in the United States, the concept of "no child left behind" had noble intent. However, when school teacher performance is based mostly on students' standardized test scores, are teachers helping children learn how to learn or how to memorize and pass tests? To be clear, measuring is not bad. In fact, it's essential. However, to help you truly move forward, what you measure, how you measure, and what you do with what you measure must work with human nature, not against it. Does this sound counterintuitive? Consider this slightly paraphrased version of what Bruce Cameron taught us in 1963. Not everything that can be measured counts, and not everything that counts can be measured. As a next-gen leader and influencer, it's essential to remember that underneath any team member's choice, action, and behavior, including yours, lies a personal and individual perception, mindset, and reason why. When you learn to work with human nature rather than against it, amazing things are possible. And with everything the world's throwing at us right now, grasping, understanding, and leveraging this is more important than ever. You know, things will likely never go back to the way they were before. As such, what you measure, the way you manage, and how you lead must be reset as well. Wouldn't it be awesome if there was a way to turn this mother of all challenges into massive opportunity? Well, there is, and I'm going to show you how. Through a quick start 5-day challenge, I'm going to work with you to develop your one-team framework and strategy. I'll be giving you specific tools for creating a sense of team that's tighter and closer than you likely ever had before all this started, in spite of having to work distanced or virtual. We're calling it the One Team Challenge. Yes, the Great Reset is upon us. It's time for you to take the lead. I recommend you register now before remaining spots are gone. You're only one framework away. Until next time, my friend, be well and stay safe. I'm Tim Autry.